my camera move? Or is it just that I'm in a bad spot? Go on. Oh, I forgot to turn my chat on. Miguel. Miguel who? What's up? Yo. Whoops. Let me turn this down, shall I? Let me turn my music down, myself up. It is Friday. Hello? Hello, everyone. It's Friday. First stream of the day, and it's Friday. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I subbed, your biggest fan. Hey, thanks, John. What happened to my eye? I got cancer. I got cancer. What are your thoughts on human experiments, biological experiments? I think human trials are necessary, but human trials are necessary, but should only be done after the rat trials. Because fuck them rats, am I right? It was a cat, it was indeed a cat. He left, unfortunately. He was not interested in staying for my stream. He heard me, he heard the stream go off and he decided to, much like most of you people here, I imagine, he decided to leave once he heard me talking. Understandable, really. Just kidding. Hey, no problem, man. I get asked about the eye. I mean, if I didn't want to get asked about the eye, I wouldn't wear the eye patch. But I like to get asked about the eye, because it's better to have the eye patch than just a big red mess, which is what's under the eye patch. At least until I get my prosthetic eye. Why so much negativity? Where? Who? Me? That's crazy. I've never been negative a day in my life. I'm the most positive person. Everything all right? No, though. I will say, everything all right? I have cancer, so everything is not all right. However, I am thriving. I am thriving. And I'm playing some Dragon Age. Hey, thanks for that, Lord Boom. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the well wishes. And John as well. My guys. When I'm negative on stream, though, it's usually because I'm trying to be funny. And if it comes across as unfunny, that's probably because it is. And for that, I apologize. But just know that if you hear me say something bad about myself, I was usually trying to make somebody laugh, including myself. Sometimes it doesn't land, though, and it hits a little too close to home. And all that we're left with is just sadness. All around sadness. But in the times that it does land, whew, real hits. Real hits, I say. Anyway, I'm playing Dragon Age 2 again. Happy Friday, everybody. We in this. Dragon Age 2. Your, your first sub. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks, John. My very first sub? Ever? Although I think technically my first sub would be my mother. I think she would fight you for that title. I don't remember what I was doing yesterday. I'll be honest. This game has a way of just like passing over my brain. Not because it sucks, but just because I really don't know what I'm doing. What country am I? I'm the US. I am the US of A. The United States of America. Otherwise known as Freedom Land for the uneducated folks. The place with Disneyland. You're in the Philippines? Nice. I get a lot of people from Brazil, Philippines, Turkey coming through here.
You ever going to stop harping on the mages here?
No.
They aren't what you saw in Tevinter.
The moment they are free, will make themselves magisters.
They're slaves.
What type of game is this? This is an RPG. This is a, this one's more of an action RPG than the first one. The first one was a CRPG. The first one was like top-down. This one still has like top-down elements, but it's more just like an action RPG. You say Mabahai? I can't pronounce anything other than English. I apologize.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What
Would
can I
you,
say?
though?
Why work if you're not working hard?
Jathan, have you seen Ninette lately?
Ninette? Not for several weeks, which is a shame. I enjoy her company. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Do you have any idea where
Hey,
she might
Juan,
be?
what's up, man?
Well, there was someone else looking for Ninette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Any chance Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway, if Ninette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
Someone else Ninette spent special alone time with, perhaps?
She always liked men in uniform. You could ask him yourself. Emmerich said he'd continue
What is
his
my name?
investigation in Darktown. You could
Jacob.
see if he's still there. And if you find Ninette, tell her to drop by and
Jackel,
see me
aka Jacob. Both start with J.
sometime. Back again. Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
I would...
You played Inquisition after DA2? Absolutely. I'm working on the keep as we're progressing, so that I can import my save. Oops. I probably won't play Veilgar, but I was planning on playing Origins 2 and then Inquisition. Inquisition was the one that I initially wanted to play first. But I started playing Inquisition, and I was like, I want to play Origins now. And then I figured I may as well make it a marathon. What's up, Dennis? Nice to meet you, Dennis. I'll be honest, I've now played this game for 3 days in a row, I think. I don't remember what the hell I'm doing. I don't even remember what the main story of this game is. They ruined the IP with that game. I've heard mixed things about Veilguard. I'll probably play it eventually. It'll probably take me 10 years, just like Inquisition did, though. I'll play the Ultimate Edition in 10 years and see if it's halfway decent. You can say the N-word, please don't. Just in general. I can't verify your black card. Therefore, I'd prefer just not, you know. I prefer just not to have to deal with that.
Get back. I don't want to kill me.
Who is this? What quest is this for? As a white man.
I thank you, Syrah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
You really should be
Just
saying the
person I
N-word
was
then.
looking for. I need to speak with you about Ninette.
Ah, Ghislaine de Carac's wife. Her disappearance interested me. I tried looking into it. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
Did you learn nothing?
Most people just say she left her husband. This all started when Meren, one of our circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
Between the Circle and Ghislaine, is it any wonder these women ran away?
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play.
It's a
is involved.
whodunit.
I don't like the sound of this.
You're gonna go to sleep,
Neither
bye?
do I, Syrah.
Alright, bye, John.
cannot
AKA
carry on.
Dennis. Appreciate
This
you, man.
battle showed that I'm
Have
no
a good
longer
sleep.
the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them.
You now
I'm going
Brent
back to the
Rivera?
gallows. Too
Riviera?
old for this.
A foundry in Lowtown.
No.
I should look into that.
A foundry in Lowtown. Do I know Brent Riviera? A lot of people ask me about wrestlers. Is that a wrestler? I guess because I don't know. Maybe it's the eye patch? Maybe I should debut as a WWE wrestler. That's what the Paul brothers did, right? When they got, like, when they were making too much money off of children. So they had to make money off of... Never mind. You can pass him by everyone's sub? I doubt that. My sub count has been 400 to 500 for about 6 months. Which is not bad. But it's definitely I need about like I need that and then like 2,000 plus more watch hours to even qualify for monetization
I
on
don't know if that's
YouTube.
enough to forgive me.
Must have been hard for him, being trapped outside the Fade, in a place where no one's like him. I bet he appreciated having a friend.
He did.
You can't do it? Damn. I mean, probably not.
Someone's always trying to claim the streets. If you make them safe to travel at night,
This is the
someone will
ugliest
reward
in the
you.
land. No, see, so the way this works is weird. You can import a save directly from Dragon Age Origins into Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2 to Inquisition, though, which requires you to use Dragon Age Keep, their online website, and you have to go in and basically just pick a bunch of decisions to set a world state, and then it uses that world state instead of the default world state for Inquisition. So you have to you essentially have to generate a fake save through their website if you want to do something other than if you want to have your choices from the first two games accurate to Inquisition. So you don't import the character. It mentions your characters, but I don't think you ever actually see them. I'm pretty sure. Because, like, you hear... I remember seeing a video a long time ago about Inquisition where they mentioned, like, if you import a save where the hero of Ferelden is alive, they mention him. Especially because Liliana's in Inquisition. If you romance Liliana, then she mentions...
You got any dust?
She mentions the Warden Commander at times in her backstory. You have a crush in school? Ask him out, dude. Life's too short. And if you get rejected, just know that in a few years, won't matter. That's my great advice. You know, you're shy. So was I, man. I went through middle school, high school without any friends or any social connections whatsoever. No girlfriend, no relationships. Even though I had people that were very clearly interested in me. But I was just too much of a... Ignacio Strand? What? Who? I just wasn't a social person. I basically just stayed quiet my entire life. And it's probably my biggest regret. Especially now that I have cancer. It's like, damn. I could have been doing a lot of other shit, huh? Oh well. All's well ends well, right? Who is this? Ignacio Strand? Is this DLC? Oh my god. Nope. I guess not. Said no. Well, if people aren't interested, they're not interested. Can't do anything about that. I only have 5 friends and I'm 27. Same. I'm 26. I'm 26 and I have about... I mean, most of my friends are family members. So it doesn't really even count. Or my therapist. You're sad? In about a year, my man, you probably won't even think about him anymore. That's the thing. That's the beauty of young love, is that almost 99% of relationships that make it to high school are going to end. And 99% of relationships that come from high school are also fated to end.
Well, how about that?
Usually the only meaningful relationships you're gonna get is when you're out of high school. Not to say that you shouldn't have relationships before you leave high school, just saying that understand in the back of your head, the person you are by the time you leave college is completely different. And almost always, it's just a bad idea to stick together with someone who you met as like a fucking... You started a romantic relationship when you were a completely different person. Because it usually does not last. You have a channel. Why does my game keep lagging? So I guess killing a bunch of random mobs equals the big bad attacks you, and then you eliminate the entire group. So I guess there is a point to the random battles. That's nice. What quest is this? I'm just walking around aimlessly. I'm not even thinking. Oh my god, it's a desire demon. It's a titty witch. Oh, I have 5 subs. You know what I would recommend doing? YouTube is a harder place to get noticed. Like I have 500 subs and it's taken me a year to get that. And most of it has come from promotions that I've had to finance myself because YouTube does such a bad job at promoting new content creators.
Demons, summoned by another mage, no doubt.
Which woman am I planning on swooning? I have no idea. I haven't met him yet. If I had to guess, it'd probably be Isabella. But I'm... Brother, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. There's somebody for everybody. There's plenty of people that have said I'm ugly as fuck. And then I go on stream, and then there's like a bunch of people from Turkey that seem to think I'm really attractive. So, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That is 100% true. I have a girlfriend? No. Nope. Beholder is a tough bastard to kill. Beholders suck. Beholders are annoying as hell. What's up, Ash, by the way?
Watch your step.
I played a rogue so that I wouldn't have to get stuck by traps, and then I got stuck by traps anyway. I am single, yes.
All set.
Like I said, I have very few relationships that exist outside of my family. You have wife someday? Maybe. There's always a chance. I mean, it's either that or I die first. Maybe. How old am I? 26. I just turned 26, literally Sunday. Activated ability. Backstab. What is this? Sabotage. Ooh, rush. Rush would be a good ability to have. Duelist. Assassino. This is such a weird ability. Evade. Like, who the hell is gonna use that? That seems cool, though. There's a lot of interesting... There's a lot of abilities in this game. That seems really good. Wait. It says I have a specialization point? You got brothers, Jackel? I have 2 sisters. I got 2 sisters. She's 20. I'm not gonna... That's the other issue, is I wouldn't date anybody that's not relatively similar to my age. There's not a whole lot of 26-year-olds around me right now. Especially after I left college. Crushing prison! Oh my god, crushing... Well, I want to respec. I want to respec. I want to respec. I want to respec. I made bad decisions. Where's the button? Can I respec? I need to restart the game. I need to restart the game. I put an ability point in the wrong place. I need to restart the game. She's 18. My sister is 33 and 34. Quite older than me. Older than me? I just don't meet people ever.
Did I hear correctly? You are an abomination.
Why don't you shout? I don't think everyone heard you.
Do you see yourself as harmless then? An abomination who would never harm anyone?
Like ripping someone's heart out of his chest?
I did that at the behest of no demon.
So we agree that it doesn't take a demon for someone to be a vicious killer. Good.
Damn, he got his ass. He got his ass with that one. I want to buy some armor. So she can't use this? No. It's restricted to Hawktua. Damn it. Wait. It's on 23 and me. I thought about going on that shit, but I was like, you know, that would require me to... I'd probably then see people from, like... I'd probably see people I went to high school with, and that'd just be awkward. I don't relish getting into a situation like that. Because I'm still in my hometown at 26. Okay. I don't want health. Let's do physical damage. Ooh, plus 17 attack. That's nice. Um, string of pearls. Mana regeneration. Physical damage. He said my mom's fat and lazy. Why would he say that? Kids, man. That's just such a rude thing to say. He's probably stretch. Yeah. Boots. Short bow. Interesting. Freedom's call. Is this not something I can use for her? 16 magic, 12 willpower. Is it restricted to me? Why is everything restricted to me? That's so weird. I would like to dual wield. What's the cat's name? My heaviest is 22. Highest is 7. Both of mine are around the same age. We just took in a stray. He's around the same age as the cat that I already had. His name is Screech. He's the one. Screech is the one that is on all my emotes and on my page and everything. The tuxedo cat. And we just took in a tomcat. His name is Leo. Leo. Is the stars how good it is for you? Let's see your cat right now. He's not in here. He's off somewhere. I don't know where he is. Unfortunately. I would love for him to be just by my side. But all too often, he simply just does not care. All too often, he simply does not care. He just doesn't want to be in here. Haste. Ooh. Nice. Very nice.
Bloody fools.
I had a cat named Garfield once. Yeah, maybe next time. It just depends on where they are in the house. They don't really like to be trapped in the room in here with me when I'm streaming. Unless they're already asleep. Which happens sometimes. I want this.
You want daggers? Got them too.
Nice. Okay. Automatic litter box. I'm thinking about getting one. I have to take their litter out every morning. It's getting a bit tedious, for sure. It's getting a bit tedious, and we're thinking about bringing a third one in as well. There's a gray cat outside that's also fairly young. I think the third one's gonna be, because it's gray, it's gonna be like smoky. Is what my mom wanted to call it. Smoky smoker. I don't need it. Yeah, I mean, two is already bad. 3 cats, I think. I would have to get the automatic. Just to save myself some misery. What is this area? What does she sell again? Every day you live? I'm live most weekdays, and then sometimes I'm live on the weekends as well. I don't need it. That's her name now. You going to sleep now? All right, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. Have a good night.
You've been an apostate your whole life, then?
Like my father before me?
What
of it?
of it?
Didn't your family consider that dangerous?
There are mages who go their whole lives.
You gonna play as a rogue in Inquisition? I don't know yet.
Many of them, in fact.
I did mage rogue in this game, so I'm thinking maybe.
That would not be danger enough.
Perhaps there shouldn't be any Templars.
I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, I want to go back to being a mage in Inquisition, and there's a part of me that's like, well, I should just do, since I did mage and rogue already, I should do a warrior. Or an archer of some sort.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for us to come here? considering who we're with.
Maybe not. But we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs
Warrior's
of
garb,
corruption
and so
or
is
weakness.
Archer.
Then it changed.
Maybe Mage,
The
then.
Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
Treating every mage like a criminal isn't the answer.
And not every mage deserves the benefit of the doubt.
And I suppose you decide which ones.
Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Don't get stabbed again. Buy armor today.
Don't get stabbed again. Nice. Armor of the wall. Let me guess. Restriction. Me.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
Oh, good. We'll just be leaving then. To go somewhere that isn't the gallows.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders.
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
You can trust me. I'm only trying to keep Karen safe.
Played Archer and eroded it.
Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Her own people. That's horrible.
Seems to me a weak Templar would die just as quickly.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
People talk
Enemies
about the circle like it's
among us?
It's no different than anywhere in Thedos.
Among us?
They put the Tranquil on display out
Not
there to
yet.
intimidate other mages.
Clearly, this enchantment was... performed by one less studious.
Maker's blessing on you.
You might want to see this. This was left in the foundry you mentioned in your notes. I was also attacked by shades.
These are human bones. Then there is no chance of finding Meren alive, or any of the others.
If they're not dead, watch out for a bunch of boneless women flopping through the streets.
Show some respect. I will bring this to the city guard immediately. It should be enough to convince them the disappearances are worth investigating.
Born in Texas. I'm from
Why was your
Kentucky.
friend made tranquil? Do you know?
Kentucky. Ooh. And shield.
No, and it doesn't matter. Nobody deserves that.
I know some mages who deserve that.
Really? Perhaps they should start making slaves tranquil. Then they wouldn't dream of escaping. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Slaves do not attract demons that try to possess them.
Which clearly justifies it. What a perfect solution.
Wilmond. Sir William Wilmond. Was that Wilmond? Why is there so many dead people? Where's Wilmond?
Andraste be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now!
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now!
Why are you doing this to Wilmot? Answer me.
It's the Knight Captain. Don't.
I'll kill him.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me!
Maker preserve us. I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession. I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling hosts. But I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
With what I've bumped into in Kirkwall, nothing surprises me anymore.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmot was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
I was trying to find another recruit, a friend of Wilmot's. Do you know where
North
Karen
Dakota?
is?
I have not.
He also disappeared. They were last
I
seen
will
together
bring
at the Blooming Rose.
sunscreen, though.
But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
I'll speak with them. You never know how much you can learn from pillow talk.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this. No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmot, please come tell me in the gallows. I will ensure you are rewarded.
I recently, we were building like a fucking shed. I was helping my cousin and her husband build a shed. I got sunburned all down the back of my fucking neck, my ears. It was brutal. I'm still peeling a little bit from that.
This ground is cursed. Only wretched or ignorant souls would linger here.
The bearded beast. That's how white you are. Yeah. Yeah.
Why would anyone work here?
I burn very fast, very easily. Moth-eaten scarf, my favorite. There's the mine.
There's a foul wind coming from that cavern. I smell death.
So edgy, dude. So this dude is so edgy. There's a foul wind. Okay, buddy. Okay, calm down there, Buster. Calm down there, Susuke. He should have been voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Okay, into the mines, I guess? It's over here. Anything? A crate. Wow. You playing on PC? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, indeed.
Dragon!
Baby dragon. Don't attack him. Ow. Xbox not cutting it. It, you know, PCs really, it just, the cost and the cost varies on what performance you're looking for. If you're going high end, like really high end, because I'd suggest, I think, it really depends. I think Starforge PCs, those pre-builts, if you wanted to look at those are pretty good, I've heard. I wouldn't get one that's dirt cheap, but I also probably wouldn't pay for the most expensive one. But it really depends on how much performance you're looking for and how much you're willing to throw at it. Yeah, Oblivion's kind of unstable to begin with because it's Unreal 5. Oh, is that the end of the quest? I like how there is very clearly a path here. My strategy creation engine, yeah. I've heard it's some weird fucking like Frankenstein engine of like Unreal 5 on top of the Bethesda creation engine. So it's like it's doubly unstable. Honestly, the biggest thing with Oblivion that I wanted them to fix, they still have not really fixed, so I have no intention of playing that. Because my thing about Oblivion is the biggest issue that I've always had with it is the way that leveling and enemy scaling works in that game kind of ruins the progression. Imho. And they still seemingly have not fixed that. It looks really pretty, but it's basically the same broken-ass shit that it was over a decade ago. I'll wait. I'll wait to play that until I'm just really, really eager to play Oblivion, I guess. My strategy for building PCs nowadays, like I've gotten, once you get a good baseline and experiment with building like cheaper PCs, because I've built like an office PC that we use out of cheaper parts. I built PC for my cousin's family out of cheaper parts, experimented with it.
Price and Trusty, you came along.
And
dragons would have
now,
for certain.
over the last like year or two, I've been slowly accumulating like parts to build like a new beastly machine.
There's another dragon close by.
You should get out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
That's exactly the way that I'm going.
Ah, I'd wondered if the dragons left their nest unguarded.
Wouldn't be the first dragon that Anders has killed anyway. One of the only parts I need now is the GPU, but those things are like even the cheapest 5090, like the cutting edge that you can get nowadays, even the cheapest 5090 is like $3,700 US. It's fucking ridiculous. They're absurdly expensive. So I'm just stuck waiting until the price comes down on those things. Because I am damn sure not paying that much money for one single part of a computer. That's insane. actual insanity. No amount of FPS would be worth that. Yeah, it's criminal. Criminal. Like, they're expensive to begin with. Like, the market price of those things is like $2,000. But if you wanted to get one right now, cheapest one that I've managed to find is like, yeah, $3,700. Just ridiculous. Like, I'll go fucking used, cheap ass, mine to hell one for as little as I can get it before I'm paying $3,700. I'll be paying that off for fucking 10 years. By that point, it'll be out of date anyway. Console for a bit. You don't have to go cutting edge. I would say consoles nowadays, though, if you have like the newest Xbox, are good enough that it's still gonna be a fair bit cheaper.
I've been sent for the man you've cornered here in the ruins.
It's still gonna be a fair bit cheaper than a PC of the same quality.
The man you're looking for, he's holed up in the ruins. Though I doubt he's still in one piece.
That bastard's to be brought in alive after all he's done? Just because it isn't you and your pretty little Shemlin children he's after.
Please, calm down and tell me what happened.
The man you're after, he targets elves. He dragged my daughter into those ruins and killed her. I want him dead.
Xer PC.
My girl, Leah.
If you've already got an S, then I would go for a PC. Because it's going to be a while before console performance outclasses the S in any significant way.
There must be some humans who would take offense to these disappearances.
We're nothing to them. Even if this murderer does finally go before the courts, the magistrate won't take our word over his.
Why only elves? Why not human children as well?
We're easy prey. No one thinks twice when an elven child disappears.
I'll tear his throat out myself.
Thank you, Sarah. You have no idea what this means. For all my damn coin, I'm still only an elf to these Shemlin. There'll be no justice for my girl in the courts of Kirkwall.
What do you say about all this?
They won't go in after him. They're stalling, trying to give the murdering bastard a chance to get away.
Oi now, elf. Like we said before, you're bleeding mad if you think we'll be going against the magistrate's orders.
This murderer cannot be allowed to walk free.
Then that bastard will finally get what he deserves. Thank you.
What's up, Rocket?
Not wise, stranger. You try to take justice into your own hands, the magistrate will have your head.
I must do what is right.
Who the hell's gonna tell the magistrate that I killed him? Nobody. I'll kill everybody here to cover my own ass. I'll destroy all of you. Just for the simple sake of him not being able to tell. The first domino in the PC buying, yeah. It's definitely a lot to take in. But once you're there, you'll never go back. Like, I got a PC as like a Christmas gift when I was... Well, at first I had a laptop, and then I finally got like an actual PC as a Christmas gift when I was like 17. Just some cheap thing that hooked up to my TV and it was cool. And a lot of frustration, but ever since, now I've built multiple computers. I mean, I haven't owned a console. I haven't bought... I didn't buy the PS5. I didn't buy the Xbox. The last console I owned was a PS4. And I haven't taken that thing out of storage in like 6 years. Yeah, I still have both mom and dad. Thankfully.
Done.
Was that a short bow? A long bow. Interesting. Ooh, that actually scared me a little bit. Scared me just a little bit when that thing came out of absolutely nowhere. Oh joy. There's a lot of them. They're still together, indeed, yes. Once again, thankfully. This is a bit bigger than I expected it to be. Hold on. This is a dead end. Let me go here first. Spiders. No. Ooh, it's the same dwarven statue you see throughout Origins and Awakening. Oh my god. How did he even make it all the way in here, this dude? Oh my god. Parents are still together? Yeah. Unfortunately. I definitely got lucky on that end. They're both, it's funny because both of my sisters are half-sisters. Or are my half-sisters, because my mom had a child from a different marriage, my dad had a child from a different marriage, and then they broke up, or they got divorced, and then came together, and then had me. So both of my sisters are half-sisters. They're not related to each other. They're my half, yeah.
Who are you? Please, can you get me out of here?
Roll
I
20
just
there.
want to go home.
Third time's the charm.
Your father told us you were
Yeah.
dead.
My father? Is he safe? Kelder said that he'd hurt my family if I didn't come with him.
Who is Kelder?
The man who took me.
How did you escape your dastardly kidnapper? Kick to the groin, sand in the eyes, rock to the head?
Kelder? No, he let me go. I tried to make it to the entrance, but I hid when those creatures showed up. I thought I heard him calling for me. I almost went back to him. I didn't want to be eaten. But Kelder, he hit me, told me I was nothing. I begged him to stop hurting me. I didn't think he would, but out of nowhere, he pushed me away and just started crying. Don't you see? He didn't mean to hurt me. He told me. There are demons. They make him do these horrible things.
It doesn't matter if the Maker himself was telling this man to hurt you. It's still his own damn decision.
I don't believe that. He couldn't stop himself.
She is a child and does not understand. Her pity is admirable, but misplaced.
Kelder is dangerous, Leah. If he fights back, I can't promise he won't get hurt.
He won't fight you, I promise.
Run to the entrance. You'll find your father there.
I'll have to see this for myself.
All set.
I'll have to see this for myself. This seems like top tier. This seems like high tier Stockholm syndrome. Join my live once again. Hey, thanks, man. What's up, BB?
I knew my father would eventually send someone. I was hoping the beasts down here would get to me first.
You wanted those creatures to kill you? Why?
It's what I deserve. I should be torn apart, forgotten down here, not protected by my father.
The magistrate sent me. I've never even met your father.
The magistrate is my father!
He didn't tell you, did he? The magistrate is my father.
Who could have seen it coming?
He's tried so hard to keep me, and what I've done, hidden away.
Not hard enough, so it seems.
The magistrate is supposed to protect the people of the city, and that includes the elves.
Father is a good man. He tried to help, to stop me. But he can't. No one can. That elf girl, she had no right to be so beautiful, so perfect. The demons said she needed to be taught a lesson, like all the others. The Circle was supposed to help me, but they lied. They said there were no demons, that I was mad. This isn't my fault.
If the Circle suspected a demon at work, they wouldn't risk setting you loose in the city.
No, they lied.
Real mages suffer enough without charlatans like you making it worse.
I can't stop. I've tried so many times. Please, you have to kill me. There's no other way.
He sees the truth of it. Allow me to grant his wish, if you will not.
Sure.
Any last words before he kills you, Kelder?
His nose...
Tell my father.
His nose is one of his greatest assets, along with his daggers. Damn! That was a bit brutal. It's his third blade.
You saved her. My little girl. I didn't dare hope. Did you find that monster? Is he dead?
He won't harm Leah or anyone else ever again.
I didn't believe an elf could ever get justice in Kirkwall. I speak for all of us when I say that we are in your debt, Sarah.
I feel just as bad for those knife ears as the next man. But ignoring the magistrate's direct orders, that's madness.
Nah. That's just me, homie. I'm just built different. I'm just fucking built different, buddy. I don't even remember what the main quest is. Which I don't even remember what the main quest. Like
So,
which.
there must be mages in Tevinter who don't use blood magic.
Of course, there are slaves. The Magisters do not hesitate to collar their own kind.
But no Magisters.
Why must you go on about this? No Magister would turn down an advantage over his rivals. If he did, he'd be dead.
You know, to use blood... to look a demon in the eye... I just... because some of them would say no. For aesthetic reasons, if nothing else.
Do you even know her name, Shem? No? It's...
I was a beast then. A werewolf. I did many terrible things.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry.
Sorry does not bring my mother back.
I was a victim too, Elf. Of Zathrian's vengeance. Stranger, please calm her down.
Did I hear you right? You're a werewolf?
I was one, but no longer. Her Dalish keeper cursed some humans with lycanthropy long ago. The disease spread over the years, but the hero of Ferelden freed us.
Goddamn right.
Is this what your mother would want?
But he murdered her.
This man may have a wife, children, certainly a family. What will they think of you? Kill him, and you become him.
You shame me. My mother would not want this. Leave Shem. Before I change my mind.
That was easy. A generation of grief solved by a few words from Hawk. If I didn't know the backstory there, I probably wouldn't be nearly as forgiving. What? Ooh, level up. Dun dun da 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 da. Dinosaurs. Remember the Alamo. I want all the passives. Mother. Man, evade seems like such a shit ability. Speed, precision, power. Precision or power? Is that the one where you go invisible? Evade is the one where you leap backwards. Which just seems like such a useless thing to do. You just jump backwards. Why would I want that? You just jump. I mean, I guess because, like, at least on higher difficulties, glass cannon and whatnot, I feel like you could just stealth your way out of it, though. I don't know if you would even... I don't know what point evade would have when you can just stealth instead.
Seems we are victorious.
just... Whoa. What was I even doing here? We've yet again gotten to a point where I'm just randomly walking around. I have absolutely no clue what I'm supposed to be doing. Or what quest I'm even on right now. Stop hitting me. Battle Master. Was that the quest? No, that wasn't the quest. Never mind. I have zero clue what I'm doing right now. Go, please. Ooh, I missed some loot. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Spiders! Join enemy spiders! That's a goddamn Black Widow! That's a gosh darn Black Widow! God, this area is huge. What the fuck are these guys? Oh, is that the quest I'm doing? I'm searching for apostates? Was that it? I guess. I guess that was what I... Was it? I don't know. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Where the hell did they come from? Grey Warden documents.
Messages from the Wardens. They'd probably pay to have them returned.
You're gonna regret this! Let's tear you apart! Don't give him an inch! Aim for the throat!
Nice. A saber. Probably about the end of the hour here is when I'm gonna head off for the first in the first stream, and then I'll come back later on today for the second one. And I think that's probably what I'm gonna start doing for a little bit here. One stream in the morning, one stream in the afternoon. Because that's easier than trying to maintain my energy throughout like a 6-hour stream. Here's the grand culmination of what the fuck was this quest even about? Megan Vale's locket. Who? Who? I don't remember that. Run a little bit faster, my man. Wrong way. Save your game frequently. No. I'll never save my game. If it dies, it dies. You ever play the Fable series? I've played Fable 3. Not any of the other ones. That was a long time ago too. The worst of the three. I've heard that before.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
I do have Fable Anniversary on Steam. I did plan to play it one day.
I don't like the looks of this.
What about The Witcher? I played all the Witcher games. Love the Witcher games.
Watch your step. That should do it. All set.
Crafting source acquired. Leaping attack. The leaping attack is probably my favorite. Just flying into the enemy. Real cool. It's a pretty sweet attack. What's up here? Nothing? Meh. I don't think junk has any purpose in video games. Just give me money.
We're close to the ambush hawk.
Just
Be
give me
ready.
money. Instead of filling my bag with junk that I can sell, just give me money. I don't know. First RPG you played?
There's our targets. For the purple.
Hello? This music is very loud.
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Cool.
That should do it.
Lot to turn in.
Are you safe, Fenris?
No.
You know, some guards give people the opportunity to lie if it will keep the peace.
You can see what I am. Lie to yourself if you must.
I solved your problem.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
Well, he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses for yourself.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
The bone pit's hazardous at best. And if the dragons return...
I appreciate your concern for my workers' welfare. I could use someone like you to ensure their continued safety. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together? I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
Why would you share half your business with me?
I spent a decade honing my business
Hawk is
instincts
so
in
ugly.
Valuayo. I
What?
once sold a seat cushion to Empress Selene.
Excuse
Simply
you?
put, I have a good feeling about
Ugly.
you. So, what do you say?
That sounds good to me.
So, to our first order of business, we replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of
He's
desperate
beautiful.
out there, but it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the bone pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
Not here to sell today, guardsman. My shipment's late.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
good luck to you then.
This ring is all I have to return to you. I'm sorry.
Oh, Ninette's wedding ring. Yes. Look at the engraving. Forever faithful, forever yours. Oh. Written in happier times. Where did you find it?
It was on Ninette's hand, which was cut from her body. She's dead.
On her hand? Huh. I see.
On game.
Well, maybe you should.
Watching the gameplay. That's good. Thanks,
take this
Juan.
back.
Appreciate you, man. Have a good hockey game. Have a good rest of your day, man.
Death. Especially with their family asking questions. No. They're going to blame me. I just know it. Excuse me, sir. I have arrangements to make.
Hey, Franz.
This will probably be the last thing I do here for this stream, and then I'll get back on later today. It always lags in that one spot.
To the void with this. I can never remember what Mistress wants.
I gotta go work out and shit.
If I don't find Taffy. You dare show your face to me again. If you know.
Working the ire in your ass one time, you chose the right answer.
Do you need something, honey?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
Yes, okay. Well, thank you for your starter. I'm glad I chose the right answer.
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we don't act quickly, we may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me. Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown. You should hear what some of the others are called.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need.
What are you looking at?
Didn't hear any of this from me. We clear? Quintus, can't I have just one drink?
Madam says no.
I understand you're named after a famous knight.
Everyone always brings up the name.
I've not heard of Sir Aveline. Is she very famous?
Really? They don't tell of her glorious downfall into Winter?
Not to slaves.
Iduna, right? Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
Stop playing dumb. Answer my question.
Oh, we like it rough, do
He's
we?
evil. Is she just gonna fucking immediately...
Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
It's a trap.
It can't be easy for a girl in her position.
You should listen to your friend.
We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
I see too many like her. Be gentle if you can.
I'm here on business. Karen. Wilmot.
Answer one of my questions first. Who told you about little old me?
It was Vivica.
She's a
She
blood
showed me
mage.
her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with.
Kill it.
Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
Bethany, stop her!
Let go of my brother.
How did you... Oh, shit. Spare me, Messer.
You're going to answer all my questions, and if there's even a hint of magic.
Tirani put me here to send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. 3 Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Karen weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
Tell me about Tirani.
She put me up to this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve. She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
You're just too dangerous.
You just tried to kill me,
You have to
bitch. You think I'm gonna let you live?
No. No.
What the fuck? You literally just told me to fucking kill myself. You out of your fucking mind if you think I'm just gonna walk away? Are you fucking... what?
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many services?
I'm sorry to say that Ninette was killed.
Killed? Why would anyone hurt that darling woman?
It's him.
This is horrible. Thank you for letting me know.
It's him.
Please excuse me.
It's him. It's him. They're all traitors. Burn this fucking bitch to the ground. They're all sycophants and traitors and mutants. This reminds me of that song from fucking Bleach.
You know, cannot wish the Templars away.
I can try.
Is the Circle here truly so terrible an option?
Yes.
Do you really have to ask that?
You would be kept safe, from others as well as from yourself. And they would be kept safe from you.
I didn't ask for this.
Nobody asks for their fate.
Okay. I was gonna go to the gym today, but then it started pouring down fucking ass rain. And I was like, you know what? I don't know about that. Always something, right?
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
I think I found something of yours.
You found this?
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
A lot of yelling for doing him a favor.
We killed a band of highwaymen. What does it matter whose patrol it was? It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
So let's find out whose toes you actually stepped on.
Then we should check the duty roster and see who was supposed to take that route. What have I stepped in this time? Threaten my friends. I'm not letting that one go, Captain.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
So there was nothing unusual about it at all?
It had been clear for weeks. It didn't get unusual until after we heard about you and Aveline. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donnick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
He's cheating.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush.
A messy way to pass information. And Brennan already sent it along.
Another guard is walking into the same trap. I can't let that happen. Brennan said Donnick. A good man. Donnick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
How much longer do I have to wait?
I think there was a chest up here I couldn't open before, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I can open now. No? Maybe no, it's right here.
All set.
Yay! Fancy ring. Nice. I always remember where the loot is. Always remember where the money is. It's like a true businessman. Fuck you. Talk to me again like that and I'll beat your ass. That might be it for me today, I guess. Or not today. I'll be back on in a few hours. I'm just gonna eat and work out and do my thing. Maybe sell my shit real fast.
Do you ever miss Tevinter?
I was a slave.
Still, it was your home, right?
I was a slave.
The only one you
Such a whiner, this guy. Such a fucking whiner.
remember. Does it ever feel strange not to be there?
Sometimes. That does not mean I would go back.
Okay. Well, we're making good progress on side quest. I don't actually know what the main quest is or what I'm doing there. No clue whatsoever, actually, what the main quest is. I don't even know what it's called, actually. Not a fucking clue. And the Skyrim music is not good enough. Let's go Yakuza. It's just not good enough. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for me for a few hours. I'll be back on around 4 p.m. CST, 5 p.m. CST, somewhere around there. I'll put a schedule on the YouTube stream, and then we'll get going again with some more of this game. Hell yeah. And maybe do some actual main quests. We'll see. I have no clue. Like I said, I don't know what the main quest is. Anyway, thanks to anybody who was here today. Appreciate it. If I don't see you again, have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. I will probably be on tomorrow, and I will probably be on Sunday. So expect me to be on pretty much every day moving forward, except for maybe some days next week. I have some appointments. But I'll still probably be streaming. Just maybe not 2 streams a day, maybe just 1 stream a day for a few days next week, but we'll see. More Dragon Age 2 later, though. Appreciate you. Like I said, have a great Friday. I'm gonna be back on in a few hours. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Well, you know, in fact, I should just do this. Streams on break. I don't have a break image for my vertical stream. Not anymore. See you this afternoon. Let me skip forward in the song so I can end it on a nice note. I do that sometimes. This is my great break screen, by the way, that I very rarely ever use. It's fucking great, isn't it? Goodbye.